Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dragon Ball Z episode the 140 and the 141. As Vert said earlier, it has been quite the adventure today with computer freezing, internet dipping, but at the very least, it didn't happen in the middle of an episode. Well, it did once or twice with the internet dipping, but it came back, and at least I could keep watching, you know. But yeah, I'm kind of like mentally spent, but nothing that a strong cocktail cannot fix. So Hanku is on the way home, and he will be mixing me something. I'm looking forward to finding out about this mystery time machine. In the live chat, we have Bad SOS, Booty, Niharu, Walid, Vert, Nafisa, Modru is here. Mike joined us at some point. I don't even think that I said hello to Mike. Sotos was in and out, but he went to work. And Doji, Dark Shadow is back. How was lunch? So Vero-chan, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Bernard, thank you for being here despite all the issues. I really appreciate it. I hope you still enjoyed my reactions despite it all. And Espada, whose name means sword, but who doesn't understand Trunks' sword. I feel like I could just, for the whole day, let's just keep watching Dragon Ball Z. We don't stop. We just see how far we get. I'm joking. Imagine you could see the young version of your mother. Back to the Future 2 flashbacks. Thanks for the sub, Bad SOS. Chichi, no! Dumb girl. Gotta pick your battles, Chichi. Chana, da-na-na. Look at them being together again. Her eyes! Isn't that like the first time we get to see her eyes? Oh, and you subbed for 3 months in advance. Thank you. Their weakness is therapy. Help them deal with their daddy issues and they'll be fine. Give them some real names. Maybe that's what they want. Yo! I remember, but thanks for the recap. I like how when Gohan was big, he had his dad's gi or whatever on. Like, he might have gone through this phase where he dressed like Piccolo, but eventually he comes back around. Not that I don't love Piccolo, but your daddy is your daddy. Ooh, the mystery. I'm so curious. Who could it have been? From another world liner? But it's the same ship. Aww. Cute. It looks slightly... So it must be from a different world line. Hope? Does it say hope? Oh, from the movie.
こっちのはここに来て随分時間が経ってるみたいだけど。この穴変ですよね。高熱で溶けたような。しかも中から開けた穴です。とにかく開けてみましょう。失礼。
What's that? Shit, booby covers. What if in another world line, a version of him traveled back, but through the time warp space reality tunnel of traveling, he somehow picked up some kind of time eggshell monster and he landed and it hatched and it ate him. But then why would it be so old? Like it was here for years. Maybe it hatched while he was traveling and then he went too far back. Check is there a video recording? There's a Star Trek episode where going past maximum speed turns you into a salamander. Video. What? Can I just stop with the... Oh, yeah, because a lot has changed. Something came back. Wait, if I understand that correctly, 4 years, okay, from the future, 4 years later than he went back, but it went back further than he went back. Did I misunderstand that? It came here from 78, so yeah, okay, I was correct. Nearly 4, okay. So now we understand that more or less something had to have happened. Why the current world line is so much more different than what he was expecting. Hi, Wall. I just watched your Black Lagoon reaction. I hope you enjoy the rest of it. I never get tired of watching it. I knew you'd be happy with that. Yes, I'm so glad I started it. And thank you for the sub. Time travel is tricky. It always is. Never really know what's gonna happen. Nani? Yeah, back then. Skibidi-ji-janai-ka! You don't know that. He likes to listen to birds sing. When Trunks was feeding the squirrels, I was gonna say that anyone who's good with animals like that, anyone who's gentle and kind with animals, they can't be a bad person. And that 16, he likes birds. I have hope. They want to enjoy their leisurely time. Can you turn that old thing back into a capsule? I guess yes. I need myself an orange jumpsuit like that. It's some kind of devil fruit. No, he went to go lament in the rain. Vegeta wants to know. Made it? What in the Chimera Ant arc am I looking at? It molted. Uh-oh. It's a kind of space monster, time space monster. That it's bigger. I saw that in Australia. Bulma's response. Wash your hands. You don't know what kind of space virus could come from that. You didn't learn anything from what happened to Goku? Oh, those cute things. What are those? Little wombats or something. They look like they would be called wombats. Oh, yeah. Maybe he never met them. No, he probably did. I mean, they're super, super rich, right? So they probably had some kind of underground bunker where they went to hide when the rest of the world went to shit. He's God. What do you expect him to do? What? Get the better soon! Oh my gosh, something even stronger. I honestly, at this point, you know how in the past there were these little like side stories that weren't important because they were just there to pad the episodes, make them a bit longer. But there's no way this could just be padding. It changes the main story too much. So I'm just hoping, like a part of me is wishing, like, can we just deal with the one threat first before the next threat? Ugh. Plus there's now 3 of them, but this explains maybe why. Because something changed. Okay, well, let's just keep watching because at this point there's no way to guess. There's too many unknowns. More time machines, more problems. Trunks-san! Trunks-san! So cute! Maybe... What if... So when Trunks was 17, the androids were the biggest threat to the Earth. And basically the population had been worn down to a couple of thousands, right? There were millions of people, but then there were less because they were slowly going around the world and killing people for fun. Because they had nothing else to do. That's what they were designed for by their Dr. Gero. So what if... Because remember, in his world line, nothing changes. Even if Goku is survived this, the future doesn't change. So it's just each world line. Bulma wanted to give another world line a chance at a peaceful future. But then an alien invasion of Earth happened 4 years after Trunks lived. So 4 years after that, an alien invasion, and those aliens were so strong, they actually killed the android. So maybe as a last ditch hope, those aliens were sent to the paw. I don't know. You mean Frieza? Well, no, another alien invasion. Even the Saiyajins are aliens, technically, but they've assimilated by now a little. So, but another alien invasion. Frieza's long lost cousin, Bariza.
23年も後の未来からやってきたあの生物は僕たちが知らない間に4年間もこの地球で成長してたんだ。
誰が何の目的であんな生物を。
これがこの店の最高の服？
はい、さようで、とてもよくお似合いですよ。お気に召しましたか？
最低だ。しかし、こんな田舎じゃとりあえず我慢するしかないだろう。
She has such a nice voice.
ちょっとあなた、お題を。おい、おい、こら。
That's a lot of fringe. Don't worry, sir. No one else is going to buy those clothes anyway. We don't match anymore. We never really matched. I'll always have my earrings. Wow. She looks okay. She makes that work. How does she make anything work?
ここで先ほどのニュースの続報をお伝えします。西の都の郊外の町、ジンジャータウンですが、
Gingertown, Peppertown, Bridgetown.
突然と姿を
Vanished. Oh, it's the alien. Oh, it's the alien.
ジンジャータウンって例のタイムマシンがあった場所の近くじゃない。まさか。はい、もしもし。誰？クリリン？はい、クリリンです。じゃあちょっとテレビつけてみてよ。どのチャンネルでもやってると思うけど、私と同じなら872チャンネル。
何を見ろというんじゃ？
ブルマのことで。
Since when does Roshi smoke? Am I misremembering?
だから自分が映ってるとでも言うんじゃないのか。
現地に入った調査団はその後の調べによりますと他社のものと思われる衣服のみが多数発見されました。
1万5000人余りが突然消えてしまったここジンジャータウンに。
But their clothes remain.
なのですが、まるで体は溶けてしまったかのように思えます。この映像の衣服の脇にはライフルなどもあり、これは
人造人間だ。
That's not them.
違うと思う。ごはんくんやトランクスもきっとそう思うはずだわ。天皇様。
So cute.
クリリンさん。
なんでしょう。今叫び声が聞こえましたが。
It's still out there. It's the Predator! It's Terminator versus Predator! I've watched Terminator, but I haven't watched Predator because it's too scary.
再び静かになりました。様子を見てこようと思います。
Too late.
一体どうしたというんだ？おい！
神様、
なんだあの化け物は？
化け物だと。Damn! Show me already!
他のチャンネルに変えてみてくれ。
はい。
The weight is killing me!
いい加減にしろ。てめえ一人で楽しみやがって。何を見たのか詳しく喋ってもらうぞ。
Why don't you look? Can't you see down there? He's probably using some kind of kami power to see. I don't know.
よし。いえ、私とお前が融合して一人になればそれで見たことがわかる。
Well, then merge.
やっとその気になりやがったが、急ごう。
Isongo.
これ以上犠牲者を増やしてはならん。
Go, 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 go.
基本ベース
早く
このままだ。
早く早く。
いいな。それでいい。私はパワーアップのきっかけに過ぎ、あとは広い知識を与えるだけだ。
This is kind of sad. Kami-sama has been around for a long time. At least we get to keep Mr. Popo.
では基本となるお前がこの私に触れるのだ。よし。
神様。
Piccolo's gonna feel amazing again.
心は て亡くなっておる。いろいろ世話になったな。
Mr. Popo. Oh. Oh. Yep, I'm watching another episode. There's no way. They're not going to end it by showing me the predator. Kami-sama! You will be missed! I feel amazing! He's a super Namekian. All the Namekians were once one. Imagine if they all joined together. Cho super Nameki Seiji. Yeah, you could say that like that. But Adam and Eve and me and you, we can't join back together. We make babies and then they stay babies and then they grow up. But I mean, they stay a separate part. We're not like them where they can actually go back.
俺行って確かめてきます。大丈夫です。俺はスーパーサイヤ人になれるんですよ。本当に恐ろしいのは人造人間なんですから。
Really? Because the artificial humans have not killed anyone so far, and 15,000 people are nowhere to be found. So.
僕も行きます。ダメだいっちゃ。悟空さんがまだ寝てるんだ。
母さん、お父さんが病気だからこそ僕は。
ダメだ。
そんな。
So no. Oh, but what mom wouldn't feel that way? So no.
はい。では行ってきます。
Show me the predator. Show me. Show me. Show me. Is that? We're not even. Huh? Ah! It is a chimera ant. Meruem? Yeah, that's the one I was gonna. We're not even like halfway done with the freaking androids and now this thing shows up? Are you kidding me? Well, at least I got to see what it looks like. Holy damn. I thought it looked kind of like a character I've seen, but I won't say anything. So this I know. Because I also thought, remember when I thought I knew what the androids were gonna look like? And then look what happened, so. But it's so, must have been like alien invasion, some kind of. Can I read the plot of the Predator? Oh lordy, that thing is ugly. Oh, it's so much worse. I'm having nightmares tonight. Do you mean that if I read the plot of Predator, I'm gonna spoil myself on Dragon Ball Z? Is that what you're saying? I should react to this. This is the closest we'll ever get to a Predator reaction, guys, so enjoy. What has spoilers? I find him cute. The Predator just wants to kiss you. I would, what is the genres? Is it like a thriller? Horror? Oh my god. I think I would, just for the fact that I'm reacting to all these really classic, like I watched Gremlins. How much worse could this be? And I want to watch more. How do you stop watching Dragon Ball Z so that you can start watching Sakamoto Days? Jeremy says, I watched Alien, never watched Predator. A lot of memorable scene. Arnold is in that movie as well? What's the difference between Alien? Oh, I remember there was a movie, Alien versus Predator. Predator is primarily an action movie. It's not scarier than other things you have watched, especially now that you have looked at the Predator. So ugly. You! DBZ episode 140 to 141 trivia. Also, there's a Piccolo clip. Okay, but I'm not watching any clips today. Sorry about it. Alien came first. You can look it up as xenomorph. Oh, see, this is what I had in mind when I thought Predator. So this is actually Alien. So the alien is a xenomorph. But that when I said Predator, I was thinking Frieza's third form. Is it based on this? Because I do remember this head. Alien 1 is from 1979. I guess I've spoiled myself on what they look like now, which takes away some of the fear aspect, right? At least I know what to expect. I don't like reacting to scary things, but just considering they're like cult classics, I think I should make an exception. This episode marks the second time Bikini's eyes are open. I don't remember the first time. For me, this was the first time I remember seeing her eyes. The gunfire heard when Kuririn switches the channel is removed from the Toonami broadcast. In the Japanese version, a woman could be heard screaming for help before being silenced, but neither of the dubs included it. Yeah, her name is... Oh, in English she's called Bikini, but her name is Panchi or something. I don't remember. To me, she is just Bulma's mom, you know? Alien is a horror movie through and through. I'll think about it. Check the art channel again. I think Predator will be less scary for you. Yeah, but Alien came out first. Her official name is Bikini, but she was known as Panchi for many years before they made Bikini the official name. Wait, is the Japanese official name Bikini? Wait, what am I looking at? Art chat. Ooh. Aww. Aww. Cute. Oh, cool. This is very cool. But I never watched the movie where... Oh, I should rewatch the second movie. I don't remember the details of it. I don't remember her ever having this kind of thing, but I can imagine it. It was made official in a game. Toriyama said he would probably name her Panchi some years before that in an interview, but they never made it official, just a thought. I like Panchi more, that's cute. Cause of Buruma, bloomers, trunks, panties. If her name is Bikini, it should be Bikini Bottom. No, I like Panchi. That will be my headcanon, thank you very much. This one is super, super nice. Who's the artist? Do we know? I don't generally like showing an art without an artist. Oh, but here's... Oh, it's the Instagram? This one has an Instagram. Amart B. Oh, wait, but no, I could look just in case. Oh, that's... Wait, what? Which one? This is official Toriyama art? Oh, and this one too. Ah, now that you mention it, it's kind of obvious by the style. But that's so nice. He made the official art. Oh. From a volume cover. Oh, wow. That makes it like canon that he went to visit, just like she asked. Oh, cool. So, do you guys think that the Meruem was inspired by that? And then do you think that was inspired by Alien or Predator or something? Oftentimes people say, oh, we wouldn't have this or we wouldn't have that without Dragon Ball Z, talking about other shonen, right? But then if you think about stuff like this, how Dragon Ball Z was also inspired by so many different things, including Journey to the West from the very beginning, and then other stuff as well. Like it's kind of amazing how art in general it creates each other. Even when you look at art movements, everything started somewhere, being inspired by something. So it's like, I don't know, it's such a, that quote about how art imitates life. Because each generation builds on the previous one. It's very cool. I have read that Togashi said he was based on him explicitly. It's all connected. Cool. Since Toriyama liked Alien, it's hard not to not think that there isn't some inspiration. Yeah, but that's what makes it even cooler. Wow. I wonder, like, there are so many memorable things from the 80s and the 90s, and then today we keep getting remakes of like I wonder if 50 years from now, wait, no, not even 80, the 80s was about, what, 40 years ago? So I wonder if, like, 40 years from now, what will we have? What did we make that could even get close to stuff that was as good as... I mean, in terms of anime, I feel like they're doing a pretty good job of innovating. Shonen is still shonen, but they're doing a good job of innovating. But I'm talking about in the West. I'm not saying there isn't, but do we have stuff? Even if it was inspired by old stuff, do we have new stuff that's not just remakes or a reimagining? Like, there's a difference for me between taking inspiration from and just like recreating or redoing with a new ending and a lesbian female bleed.
Hi.
Hello. Wow, you brought me my
It's a
Coke.
tropical iced tea spiced rum.
Spiced rum.
Yeah, so spiced
Not the
rum,
coconut
rum.
one.
Yes,
Both.
yes. The spiced rum is just for a bit of spice. You stir it maybe? How is it?
Not strong enough.
Not strong enough.
Not
Damn,
good.
this is a nice golf shirt.
It's nice. Thank you for my cocktail. I'll ask for another one later.
Okay.
Since Toriyama liked Alien, it's hard not to think... Oh. Inspired by Hunter x Hunter and DBZ, hence Naruto's orange clothes and the blonde Super Saiyan spiky hair. So many great creature designs from the 80s era. Being an 80s kid myself, such great memories. I'm a 90s kid. I only got into 80s stuff after getting into 80s music, after getting into JoJo's. It all leads back to JoJo's. Yes. The scariest 80s monster design of all, E.T. E.T. terrified me. I didn't watch E.T. I know about some of the scenes, but I never watched it and I never will. Even just thinking about it gives me the heebie-jeebies. What was I talking about? So I'm not dissing the stuff that's coming out today. I'm just wondering, why am I missing it? Maybe it's because I'm watching anime, so I'm not paying attention to what the West is making. But I'm really curious about, in 40 years' time, will people look back at stuff from today the way we look back at things from the 80s and the 90s? It's not like those times were it's not like everything that came out was great. But the good stuff was really good. The 70s and 80s had really good ideas to inspire stories off, like Star Wars, Back to the Future, Alien, Terminator, classic horror movies, etc. Some people believe that everything new has already been done. Like, there's nothing left. And I get it, maybe. It's kind of like there was a time when there wasn't much, and then people started to be able to create things and invent things, and then they created and invented everything. And now what's left for the rest of us? Not really, but Niharu says it's kind of like they're afraid of trying new ideas. Hi, Tiago. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with remakes and reboots, but that can't be your only thing. You can make them as long as you're also making some other stuff, but I'm not saying there isn't. I'm asking, what do you think? And it's difficult to know what's going to become the next great thing, because sometimes it's not appreciated within its own time, right? There's a reason why some of these movies and things I've been watching from the 80s have become cult classics. Like, maybe back then they weren't that popular, but now... Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching my reactions today. I thought it was super exciting. Once again, so unexpected. Frieza freaking arrived before, and then boom, Trunks was there, and then boom, the androids were there, and now boom, the next thing, and we're not even halfway done with... And I like how time travel is woven into everything. It's so exciting. One thing that I really love from recent years is Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've heard a lot about it. Battle shonen with time travel isn't common either. Well, yeah, it's been exciting. Thank you, Mad Rebel, Ray, Espada, Booty, Tiago, Dark Shadow, Modru, Bad SOS, Niharu, Jeremy Vert, for a great Dragon Ball Saturday. Even though there were so many issues, I had so much fun, and the story is still so exciting. Bye.